What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage, and this video is following up on something I'm seeing as a trend, and I'm wondering if manufacturers are doing this because of the current regulatory environment. I'm talking about deleted diesels. And in today's video, we're talking about GM. The other day we talked about Ford. And is there a new Mighty Max coming? Quick break, guys. You've heard me talk about Ekster wallets before. They're all about smart, durable design. You see me using this thing all the time. Now Ekster is actually leveling up, taking that same smart design that we get in the wallets into travel gear with the new travel vacuum pack. It's been a game changer for some of my trips, especially the recent one I just did to Roadkill Nights. First off, the bags can actually triple your storage. I'm talking 15 items compressed down, saving up to 60% space in any travel bag. That means no more paying for those extra baggage fees or dragging an oversized carry-on. I mean, it's a game changer. With the included air pump, you can compress anywhere. It's USC rechargeable, 20 uses per charge, and works fast. Clothes stay sealed tight, fresh and protected. No weirdo smells, no spills, totally waterproof. And the bags themselves, they're tough. Anti-rip nylon, airtight zippers, modular design so they fit in any bag. Honestly, they even double as laundry bags which are on their trip, which is huge for me because I usually have to get the ones from the hotel. They're a pain. But it makes life way easier when I'm traveling. Once you pack with these, you really can't go back to shoving stuff into cubes and hoping for the best. Ekster is running a Labor Day sale up to 48% off site-wide through September 16th. And if you use my code TK's Garage at checkout, you'll stack another 10% off on top. Just hit the link in the description or scan the QR code that is on screen. Pack more, stress less, and major thanks to Ekster for sponsoring today's video. Well, major shout out to our sponsors today. And unfortunately, I hate getting interrupted by a radar detector, but it does save me money. So let's talk about this. The Mighty Max is not anything new. I mean, that's what they're calling it, right? It's like a bigger Duramax with more power. And what's crazy about this is, now we knew that they were talking, like this was like not an actual product name, but like a code name that GM was throwing around for this truck. And I know a lot of you guys are probably thinking, oh, it's like a Top Kick or, like a 6500. No. No, it wasn't. It was going to be a consumer vehicle that just had a lot of power and diesel. Well, right now in Detroit, I was sent images yesterday of two. One of them has camouflage on the front of it. So like they're trying to hide what the front of the truck looks like. The other one is just being driven around, and it could just be because it's using a 2024 or 2025, body, right? What's interesting about this is no diesel emissions. Let me say it again. Deleted. Now, I know it's going to sound insane to you guys, but this isn't new. Ford is testing several right now in the Michigan area. And I'm going to be honest. If I'm a Stellantis guy. I'm a Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram guy. I'm a little concerned that I haven't seen anything from Ram on testing, a consumer deleted, properly tuned truck. I haven't seen anything about that. And that that's kind of concerning to me as a Ram guy. For you guys that are Chevy and GM guys, you should be excited. There is some amazing things coming down the line at GM in terms of power plants. I know, you guys are going to be like, Bara's an idiot. She's going to continue to screw stuff up. Nothing's going to change. Look what they did to the Camaro. And I agree, the Camaro sucks. Them bringing back the Camaro as it is, as an EV, is the most retarded, dumbass, too many chromosomes or too little chromosomes ass move I've ever seen. All right? It's bad. Bringing a deleted diesel truck to market, though? Ooh, wee. Now, look, the general consumer is going to say, GM's never going to put out a truck that just rolls coal. Because a truck is deleted does not mean that it rolls coal. Okay, let's get that aspect straight right now. Just because a truck doesn't have an EGR valve or DEF or DPF does not mean it instantly rolls coal. That's by the tune. And I can tell you right now, and science can back this up, there's people on the internet who have proved this, a properly tuned diesel truck without the DEF, DPF, and all of the other Mickey Mouse emissions crap that they put on it will scientifically put out less emissions than one that has all of this crap on it. You're going to say it's impossible, that's fake news. There's literally YouTube videos on it where they measure it, where they measure the NOx, where they measure the emissions, where a deleted truck put out less emissions than one that wasn't deleted. So please miss me with the BS, okay? That said, does it mean that the reason why they put these systems on there are because it's not hard for you to go out and buy a tuner, unless they're going to lock the, the ECU, PCM, whatever they're going to call it, whatever they call it on GM, the brain of the car for you to tune it. If it was deleted, it's much easier for you to tune and then just roll coal. Anyways, I think it's great news. The fact that we know for a fact that Ford is testing a deleted consumer, and I already know what the GM got. This is for the military. This isn't for consumers. Wrong. This is not a military-based vehicle. This is a consumer vehicle. Same thing we saw with Ford. There are some very specific things that they put on government-issued vehicles in terms of not just with the VIN, but with stickers and other stuff under the hood. These are test vehicles, or mules, if you want to call them, or pilot vehicles, if you want to call them, where they're testing deleted emission systems on diesel. Now, I also got a report in today that General Motors is also testing a 6.2 liter without, the active fuel management, displacement on demand. It's missing all of the, active, the cylinder deactivation crap. I haven't seen enough evidence for me to report that yet to be able to be like, yeah, I saw it. But I have seen the diesel. That's like one thing I do. I am very lucky and I'm very blessed in terms of employees and staff trusting me, to show me this cool stuff, because I don't put them on blast, right? If there's no way for me to show an image or show something that I've been shown, right? I'll give you an example. The Jeep Gladiator with the 392 in it. They had a test vehicle for that months ago. I had people make videos on me and say that it was all fake news. It was never going to happen. The Gladiator was never going to get the 6.4. And in fact, that the 6.4 liter Hemi was being like, they were making less of them. There's no way they were going to do this, blah, 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 blah. I'm a supplier. I've been through all this crap, right? With these people making these videos. And then what happens? Stellantis announces the 6.4 in the Gladiator, because I saw it already. But you know, I'll get this on a regular basis. But you don't post images, or you don't post receipts. At this point, let me just be honest. With a 99% track record of everything I say that's coming to market, I don't need to post. I don't need to post the image or receipts. I think my track record speaks for itself. That said, take it however you want to take it. But General Motors is actively testing a consumer diesel truck, and one that has just so much more power than the current Duramax. It's insane. Now, we know that they were already testing a more powerful Duramax previously, so don't be like, they already were testing this, TK. Not deleted, they weren't. No, the hell they weren't. They weren't testing this thing deleted, I can tell you that now. But they're working on, let me tell you what the end game is here. General Motors and Ford, I haven't seen anything from Stellantis yet, sorry guys. General Motors and Ford are testing these deleted trucks and showing what the emissions output is, so that they can then go to the EPA, and they can then go to NHTSA or whoever else they need to go to certify it, and be able to say, this is a cleaner diesel truck without all of this stuff than all of the mandated crap that we had on it previously. That's part of it. And the reason why they're doing that is because they're not dumb. They know that, you know, what happens if, do I think the Democrats are going to take power anytime soon with the House, the Senate, and the White House with a supermajority status? F no. No, I don't think. No, it's not going to happen. So, as this stuff gets rolled back, it's not going to get put back into place. The only way we see this stuff go back into place are with supermajority, the presidency, supermajority in the House, supermajority in the Senate. It's not going to happen, okay? So everybody that's in the comments going, oh, this is all going to get rolled back. They're going to have to go right back to DEF. They invested millions. No. You sound like one of these pickup truck channels that like to dick ride off the government in emission systems. We don't do that here. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I can tell you right now, there's a lot of people out there that are waiting with bated breath for this to happen. You know, if you're a diesel guy now and you're looking to, you know, have a properly tuned diesel truck, or you need to get diesel parts, I would definitely tell you go check out my guy Truckmaster's channel up there in the northern Midwest. Great channel. He has a great website that has a bunch of stuff on it too. Go check that out. And if you're out like in North Carolina or whatever, and you want a legally tuned or, you know, modified diesel, go check out Double R Diesel. I mean, he's out there in my old stomping grounds in North Carolina. Unfortunately, I don't know many people out here on the West Coast, because people are scared to death out here about doing anything with anything diesel. The government's a little restrictive out here. But let me know what you guys think in the comments section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. If you're excited for a deleted General Motors diesel truck, let me know in the comments, because I think we're just, you know, and I see the comments like, when's it going to happen? We're almost 8 months into this president's term, right? Look how much has already changed. We haven't even like been on here for we haven't even had this for a long period of time yet. All right. So like, we're in such good shape, and we're going to see so much positive change when it comes to regulatory crap and emissions and all of that. Just I know it sucks when I say be patient, but look how much has already changed and where we're going to continue to go. Anyways, until next time, as always, stay petty, my friends.